Hello and welcome to another transformative episode of the Healing Codes podcast, where science meets soul to help you come home to yourself. I'm Julie Williams, your host, and today's episode is the next in the 7 Healing Chakra series, where we will enter the sacred sanctuary of the Heart Chakra, the energetic center where love, compassion, and divine consciousness converge. Do you ever feel like you're giving so much to others, but feel unseen or somehow alone? Or maybe your heart feels guarded, like you've built walls without meaning to, and now you're not sure if you can let them down. Or maybe love just feels distant, like something you can offer but not quite receive. If any of these sound familiar, take a breath. You're in the right place. Today, you'll be guided in the Heart Chakra healing, designed to help you reconnect with your inner child, release ancestral heaviness, and remember that love, compassion, and support are always within reach. Because healing isn't about fixing, it's about remembering who you truly are, and the heart knows the way. Before we dive deep into the heart, let's recap the journey that led us here. Feel free to catch up on the other episodes in this Healing Chakra series to experience the full spectrum of transformation. Or simply trust that you've landed here for a reason. Maybe your heart is calling. Maybe this is exactly the energy you're open to today. But if you're curious to explore the journey that's led to this moment, here's a glimpse of where we've been. In episode 88, we rooted down to the root chakra, exploring themes of safety, survival, belonging, and ancestral grounding. It was all about reconnecting to the earth beneath your feet and remembering that your body is a sacred home. Then, in episode 89, we flowed upwards to the sacral chakra, awakening the waters of creativity, sensuality, and emotional expression. It's where permission to feel fully and move freely begins to return. Episode 90 lit the fire of the solar plexus chakra, your personal power center. This episode invited you to claim your inner authority, release shame, and stand strong in your self-worth. And in episode 91, we zoomed out to explore your energy anatomy as a whole, understanding how each chakra forms part of a living, breathing matrix that reflects your physical health, emotional world, and spiritual consciousness. Each episode builds on the next, like stepping stones guiding you home to yourself. So if any of those themes are calling to you, they're always there for you to return to in your own time. In this episode, we arrive at the Heart Chakra, the sacred center where heaven meets earth within you. It is the energetic bridge between your grounded human self and your divine essence, the place where soul fully enters the body. Located in the center of the chest, this chakra not only governs your emotional well-being, but also your physical heart, lungs, and immune system. In yogic and tantric traditions, the heart is revered as the seat of consciousness, the spiritual eye of the soul. In Tibetan Buddhism, the heart is known as the home of the awakened, compassionate heart. And in Egyptian mysticism, it was the heart, not the brain, that was weighed against a feather to determine the purity of one's soul. Modern science echoes this ancient truth. Research from the Institute of HeartMath reveals that the heart emits an electromagnetic field over 60 times stronger than the brain, and this field changes based on your emotional state. Heart coherence practices such as breathwork, gratitude, and loving kindness can synchronize brain and heart rhythms, reducing stress, enhancing clarity, and promoting healing. In fact, studies show that cultivating heart-centered emotions can lower blood pressure, boost immune function, and support longevity. The frequency of love, often associated with the heart chakra, is measured at 528 Hz, which has been shown to promote DNA repair and cellular regeneration. Sound healers and vibrational medicine practitioners often use this frequency to soothe trauma, ease grief, and restore emotional balance. Energetically, the heart is where life force energy from the root and crown chakras converge. It is this gathering point of spirit and matter, of breath and embodiment. When your heart chakra is open and aligned, you experience deep compassion, unconditional love, and inner peace. You are able to forgive, to connect authentically, and to allow joy to flow. You become both soft and strong, able to feel deeply without losing yourself. Chakras are spinning vortexes of energy that regulate everything from your physical health to your emotions, thoughts, and spiritual connection. When balanced, they support full spectrum wellness and flow. When blocked, they can cause disharmony across your mind, body, and soul matrix. In consciousness medicine, a practice that I've developed weaving together my trainings to work across the entire body matrix, physical, energetic, emotional, ancestral, and spiritual, chakra work is the primary tool for healing the energy body. Whether through one-to-one sessions, on-demand courses, or free webinars, you can check out all of my offerings on my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com. So take a moment to gently check in with where your heart might be right now. Here's a few signs that the heart chakra may be out of balance. Sometimes it shows up emotionally as grief, resentment, emotional distance, or codependent patterns. Sometimes it shows up physically as asthma, high blood pressure, heart, or breast issues, or a sense that your energy gets drained around people or situations. And here's the thing, it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It doesn't mean you're broken or that you have to fix anything. The heart is wise. When it closes, it's trying to protect you. When it overgives, it's trying to find connection. When it aches, it's calling you home. Because when your heart is in alignment, it becomes the most powerful source of love, vitality, and intuition in your whole body. And you deserve to feel that, not as a performance, but as a natural state of being, 24/7. When the heart is balanced, something subtle but powerful begins to shift. You stop chasing love or guarding against it, and instead, you become it. You feel grounded in self-love, in a quiet, knowing way that you are enough, just as you are. You are able to feel deep compassion for others without drowning in their emotions or losing your sense of self. Forgiveness flows more easily, not because you're bypassing pain, but because you're no longer carrying it. There's a spaciousness inside of you, emotional freedom, inner peace, the ability to respond instead of react. And then your relationships begin to reflect that shift. They feel more mutual, more nourishing. Boundaries become an act of love, not walls of fear. Even your body responds. Your chest opens, your breath deepens, your immune system strengthens. Vitality returns to your heart, your lungs, your energy field. This is what a balanced heart chakra feels like. It's soft and strong, rooted and radiant, loving without needing to be perfect. And the beautiful truth, this balance isn't something you have to earn. It's already within you, waiting to be remembered. So what does it really mean to live from the heart? Choosing love over fear doesn't mean being soft in the wrong places or naive about the world. It means being sovereign, connected, and whole. It means trusting yourself enough to stay open without giving yourself away. It means moving through life with grace and presence, even when it's messy, and even when it's hard. Living a heart-based life is supported by the entire energy system. The root chakra gives you safety to stay grounded in your truth. The sacral chakra allows emotional flow, creativity, and connection to your feelings. The solar plexus brings the strength and discernment to stand tall in your power. From this solid foundation, the heart can bloom, softly, steadily, like a rose opening to the light. Living from your heart doesn't mean that you won't feel pain, but it does mean that love becomes your compass, not fear. And when that happens, everything begins to align in a new, more authentic way. As we open into the heart, it's not uncommon for old layers to rise, layers that were never broken, just never fully met. The heart often holds what the mind has long forgotten, grief that hasn't allowed to be felt, abandonment that left a silent ache, betrayals that taught you it wasn't safe to trust, shame that quietly convinced you that love had to be earned. If you've ever felt afraid to be vulnerable, or noticed a part of you holding back in relationships, or carrying bitterness from something unresolved, know this. These aren't flaws. They're invitations to heal. Messages from your heart saying, I'm still here. I haven't given up on love. Healing the heart isn't about going back into pain or dragging yourself through the past. It's about creating the conditions now for love to move freely, for you to feel safe enough to open again, and for your divine expression to flow without armor. Here are some practical skills to open the heart and connect to its truth, wisdom, and power. First, try heart-focused breathing. By gently focusing your breath and attention on the heart space. Place your hand on your chest. Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 5 counts. Imagine each breath flowing in and out through your heart. After a minute or two, breathe in feelings of love, gratitude, or care. This technique creates a heart-brain coherence that was identified by the HeartMath Institute. It is proven to reduce stress, balance hormones, and activate heart-centered clarity. You can also try authentic journaling from the heart, writing from the voice of the heart rather than the head. Prompts that you can use for journaling are, Dear Heart, what do you need me to know today? What am I holding that no longer belongs here? What would love say about this situation? This practice helps bypass mental loops and opens a direct line to your intuition and emotional truth. Having a loving kindness practice is a great way to send blessings to yourself and others to grow compassion. You can do this by silently repeating phrases like, May I be safe. May I be loved. May I be free. Then extend the same to someone you love. Then someone neutral. Then someone difficult. This practice done regularly has been shown to increase emotional resilience, empathy, and well-being, even rewiring emotional pathways in the brain. If you feel called, you can also add a gentle movement or dance practice with heart intention, moving energy through the body with conscious focus on the heart. You can roll your shoulders, stretch your chest, sway your spine. Imagine your heart radiating light with each movement. Dance with your hands over your heart. This movement unlocks emotional energy. When paired with heart presence, it activates joy, self-connection, and freedom. Thank you for joining me today and for honoring your heart with presence. If this episode spoke to something within you, I invite you to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Because in the next episode, we'll dive into a juicy, spacious, heart-opening guided meditation, a deeper journey where you'll reconnect with your inner child, release ancestral burdens, and open up to the universal all, the field of divine love you are already a part of. If you'd like to learn more about me and my work, please visit my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, where you can find out about all my offerings, including one-to-one sessions, on-demand courses, and free webinar recordings. You can also stay connected on social media from links on the homepage and sign up for my free e-newsletter while you're there.